on, guys? Fern here, back again with another video, and today I have a question for you guys. I know I've been having a lot of questions, but hey, fuck it, there's a lot of questions to be asked, alright? And I want to be one of the persons that asked it. So, the question today is Fortnite dying? I want to know, what do you guys think? Is Fortnite dying as a game? Because there's so many other games that are coming out right now. So many other games. And I get it. You know, people are going to say, well, Fortnite came out in 2017. There's not as many people playing it now as there was back then. And obviously, you know, some games, as other games come out, some games are bound to lose their popularity. It's just the way that things work, you know. Games are bound to lose their popularity. But from all, you got Nick Mercs on it, you got Swag, you got the Fortnite King Cypher even pop it into play every now and then. But while all those games are still popular, Fortnite is still there at the top. I personally don't think that it's as dead as people make it out to be, because there's still so many people playing it. And right now with quarantine, the amount of kids that are playing it, it's even higher. I guarantee you it's even higher. But now, that's not to say it's the same game it was when it came out, because so many things have changed in this game. A lot of things have changed. You know how many fucking updates there were back then? Maybe once a week or every 2 weeks, there was at least a content update. Whether it's, hey, we're adding a heavy sniper. Hey, we're adding the marksman rifle. We're taking out the double pumps. We're adding in the heavy tac, the dual pump shotgun. There was just always something that was being added to the game, so the game itself never felt old. They just had a way of keeping it fresh, you know? And honestly, I'm not sure if I remember a game that was kept as fresh as this one. No game at that time was doing it the way Fortnite was. What game did you know had in-game events? If you guys know a game that had in-game events as big and as popular as Fortnite, please drop it in the comments, because I'd love to go and check it out, honestly. But yeah, no game had the brilliance that this game had. You know, off the rip, off like Season 3, you know, you had the Omega, you had the Alpha, you had all those characters starting a storyline. There was the Visitor, and they were good storylines. You know, it wasn't something you just shrugged off like, eh, who cares, I just want to play. No, I was actually into it. You know, the things that they used to drop meteors. You know, when the meteor was gonna hit Dusty, I believe that was at the end of Season 3, with John Wick and stuff. But they had meteors hitting the ground. They had meteors hitting the ground. And I remember a video of Nick Mercs where he's talking about, yo, I think meteors hit the ground on people. Like, it lets you know when someone's close to you. And as he says that, boss, a meteor hits. I think I'm gonna put it in right after this. I think I'm gonna put that clip in, because as soon as he says it, a meteor hits.
Like, it means that there's a person around. What's up, am I crazy? Go ahead.
Right next to him, you know? Maybe he had a point. Maybe he had a point. But yeah, those content updates were crazy, man. I remember that because I'd always stay awake like, the patch notes are about to come out. I gotta know what they're adding, you know? Oh, they added a boogie bomb. What's a boogie bomb? You know, I don't even think Fortnite shows us the patch notes anymore. And back then they did, and that was one of the best things. Staying up whenever they were gonna release the update, so that we could see the patch notes, so we could see what was coming out. You know, you had all these leaks, all these rumors. Oh, did you hear they're gonna add a new 3-round burst? Oh, I'm gonna stay up for the patch notes because I want to see that when it comes out. I want to be one of the first ones. You know, I want to load this game up, and I want to play this shit. You know, I love it, and I did love it. I still do, but at that time, it was a different feeling. And looking back at it, it's just a very different nostalgia, you know, that I don't get it playing now. Also, content when it comes to skin, it's been much more dry. You know, there's only so much you can do when it comes to to skins that are gonna really make you buy it, honestly. And you know, they just did a great job with the Travis Scott thing. The Travis Scott concert was great. They added a Travis Scott skin, which is dope, honestly, so cool. I bought it myself. I know I have a noob skin on right now, but the Travis Scott skin was awesome, man. It's really dope, and it was just good for them to add that. It added something, you know. People who like music, it gave us something. But back then, oh, did you see the new gingerbread that they added? Did you see the new skiers that they added? Oh, season 3, they're gonna have a John Wick skin that's fucking crazy, you know? So there was just so many things they were adding to the game that really kept it fresh. And it's just not there anymore. But, that being said, I still don't think this game is dead. Also, I feel like there's still so much room for improvement still. There's a lot of room for improvement. I don't think we've seen the end of Fortnite. And I think that this next season that's going to come out in June, I think it might help revitalize it. Personally, I was a huge fan of Tilted Towers. So when they took it out, I was super sad. They made Neo Tilted, which, you know, that wasn't the best thing ever. But I'll tell you what was it, Tilted Town? Tilted Town was great. I loved playing in there, especially if you played with your friends who didn't know how to build. You go there, just focus on your shot. If you don't know how to build, who the fuck cares? As long as you know how to hit a shot, you'll survive. If you don't know how to hit a shot, then, well, don't be playing this game, right? But yeah, there was just so much things that they added, you know. I know some people didn't really like that they kept changing certain POIs. I personally liked it. It kept the game fresh, you know. But the storylines that they had from season 4 onwards, man, they were great. Super good. And I'm going to be honest with you. I was one of the people that was like, I'm tired of the same old map. I want a new one, you know. And now that we have the new one, I'd say I kind of miss the old map. To be honest, I miss it, you know. Like I said, it's just that nostalgia talking. And the problem is, if they were to somehow bring back the old map, would I really enjoy it? Or is it me just thinking like nostalgically, you know, like, I wish I had that. But then when you have it, you're like, I only missed it when I didn't have it. But now that I have it, I don't miss it as much as I thought I would. I mean, I don't love it as much as I thought I would. But yeah, there's just so much things that they added that kept us entertained. And right now, I think Warzone is doing a great job with that. They're releasing the patch notes. And, you know, the way it was in the beginning for me with Fortnite is the way that I'm enjoying Warzone right now. I'm staying up late with my friends. And, you know, also, huge shout out to Fortnite. Because that's something that this game really brought back. You know, back then, when I was a 7th or 8th grader, the game that I was rolling with was Modern Warfare 2. Staying up late nights, trying to pull all-nighters, playing with your friends, dropping nukes and domination, playing some search, you know. That was just, that was amazing. That was so good. And Fortnite brought back that feeling in adults. I was 20-something, 21 when Fortnite came out, and all my friends were on it. All the friends that I hadn't played with in forever. We hadn't played video games in forever because we thought we were too grown. We thought we grew up, you know? We all hopped back on. 12 a.m., 1 a.m. Like, yo, hop on, bro. All right, I bet I'm down. Let's get this dub, you know? That's how it was. And honestly, that's how I am right now with Warzone. I really want to play it. And I'm so damn addicted to it right now because it's just such a great game. Honestly, I'm a little scared. I'm kind of scared as to what Black Ops is gonna do with it, because man, it was a really good one. It was a really good game, and I'm really scared to see what Black Ops is gonna do, because I wasn't the biggest fan of Blackout, to be honest with you. I was not the biggest fan of Blackout, so I just I want to see what's gonna happen with that, because if they look. If I'm Epic Games right now, I'm praying that Black Ops fucks us up, right? Because Warzone right now is hot, but if Black Ops comes out with the second version of their battle royale, but they fuck it up, and Fortnite comes out with a better season, this next one that's coming up, or the next two, I'm telling you, they could regain some popularity because it's not as dead as we think. Now, I do believe that Fortnite needs to look into adding more people in the game. I think at this point, people have got too good to where 100 is not suffice. It's not, because you're not even the first circle in, and half the lobby's fucking dead. You know, half the lobby's gone, and I don't like that. I want it to be first circle in and still at least have half the lobby. I want it to be first circle coming in and there's still 80 people. So they have to raise the amount of people playing. And this map is huge. It's much bigger than the first map. So they're able to do that. 150, 200, do it. Because Warzone has 150 and it's perfect. Even in solos they have 150 and it's great. 100 is just not cutting it anymore. But yeah, to wrap this up, man, I don't think Fortnite is as dead as people think it is. I think it still has its fan base there. It still has a good amount of creators that are into it. They just need to do something to bring it back to the prominence. Do something that entices the creators that left to come back. You know, Ninja playing it more, Nick Merck playing it more. Back then, I remember, man, 2018, March, every day, I'd hop on, I'd see Ninja streaming. And they had like this little group of friends, Dr. Lupo, Courage, Cypher, Ninja, they'd all hop on at the same time, Tim the Tap Man, you know? And it was just so entertaining to watch. And also, skill-based matchmaking, that has to fucking go. They can't keep that. I see that Cypher's trying. Some people try to blame him for it leaving but coming back. So that's it's like a mixed bag. But they have to do something about that. People are just too good, man, and it takes the fun out of it. Because if someone leaves for a while, but they were good, right? And they come back a few months later and they're still in that same level of skill-based matchmaking, they're gonna get shit on because their skill went down. They stopped playing. But they come back into the skill-based matchmaking and still thinks they're good because they left off good. Now they come back, they get destroyed, they don't want to play anymore. Someone comes, they're like, nah, I don't need this. I'm gonna go elsewhere. So they have to change that if they want people to stay. But bottom line, this game's not dead. It's not as alive as it used to be, but it's definitely not dead. And there's still so much potential in it. There's still so much potential. They just have to unlock that. POIs around the map, you know, maybe putting some more of that. It'll mix them up. You know, I know they mixed them up with like Salty and Retail Row, Pleasant Park, but I don't know, maybe throwing Tilted there or Paradise Palms. You know, you guys can do it. They could definitely do it. Add more mobility. I'd love to see this game come back to where it once was. I really would. I would love to see it. And so far, I've heard that they're maybe taking the right strides to get there. So for now, we just have to see what they're doing. Right now, you can catch me on Warzone and Fortnite. I know I'm talking about Fortnite, but right now, Warzone's really addicting. So I'm going to be on that. I might be streaming that soon. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you guys prefer me streaming on YouTube, or do you think I should hop on to Twitch maybe? Try my luck there. If you guys did enjoy the video, drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love being able to have these conversations with you. Drop a comment down below. Do you think Fortnite is dead, or do you think it's alive with a chance of coming back?